Welcome back to another video from Everything Boosted. For those that don't know me, my name is Erwin. I'm here with Jose from RPM Racing Passion Movement. Some of you might know him from the gauge cluster swap video that we worked on together. I kind of stole his intro at the beginning from my video. But for those of you that want to know like a very detailed installation, like step by step, I would suggest checking out his gauge cluster swap video. But this time around, we're going to be working on the heated and cooled cup holders. I know a lot of you have been asking for the video, so this time we're going to do a little collab because it turns out that there's a couple things that you guys should know before we get into the video.
For those that come pre-wired, there's gonna be a quick little video that he's gonna shoot of how to do it for you guys. If you guys need a more detailed one and are not pre-wired, like a V6 or something like that, go ahead and continue watching this video.
But for now, I'm gonna show you guys how to start taking apart pieces from my car while he does his. I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's gonna be like the third time I'm trying to record this. For some reason, somewhere in between when I'm taking out the memory card from the GoPro and putting it into the computer, the videos are disappearing. Somehow, some way, magically, I don't know how. All right, guys, so if you're watching this part of the video, that means that you either have a 5-speed or you're pre-wired like me. So let's get started. Okay, so to start removing the shifter from the 5-speed, you're gonna need a flathead. I recommend grabbing a microfiber to wrap it around the tip of the flathead so that way you don't scratch up the knob or the actual cap itself. But I really don't care, so we're just gonna go at it. All you gotta do is just pry it down, and there you have it. Pops right off. So the next thing you gotta do is right around the corner here, there's a little pin that you gotta pull out. So let me go ahead and do that. Once you get the little pin out and you got the cap off of it, the knob should slide right off. Just give it one firm yank, little wiggle, yank, and there you have it. That's how you take apart the 5-speed shifter to gain access to take apart the center console. After you remove your shifter, you're ready for the next step, which is to just grab this and break it loose. Alright. Once you've popped this up, do not remove it. What you're going to want to do is disconnect the plug so that way you don't damage any of the wiring when you pull this off. To disconnect the plug is pretty easy. You just press down on the little tab right here, and once you do, it just pulls right out. After that, you're ready to pull this off. Congratulations, you've done step one. Put that out of the way. Second part is going to be to pull on these things right here on the side so that way you can pull them off. I suggest you dig your fingers inside right here, grab, tug, and once you have a good grip, just give it a pull. It should pull right off. Once you have this side off, the other side should come off a little bit easier. You don't really need to take off this side completely though. I would just say break it off and right here, pull it out. So that way this has space to come up. So once you remove where the shifter goes and you get the side panels out of the way, you're going to want to open up your armrest. You're going to want to remove the trim piece for the cup holders. To do that, you're going to grab it from the corner. You're going to pull up gently, lift it gently, slide your finger around it gently, so that way you don't break the tabs that are under here. Once you lift it up, it won't come off just by yanking it. What you're going to want to do is, so you don't break the tabs, there's a tab right here and the other tab is right here. Alright guys, this is what I mean about the tabs. It's this little thing right here. It's not this. It's this little square that's right here. You're gonna push that in. Once you push that in with your finger, make sure that it aligns with the hole, and you're gonna gently be pushing up until it pops out of the socket. You're gonna do that for both sides, so that way you can take this off completely from the inside. Alright, and there you go. With that, you have successfully removed your trim piece. So what you're going to want to do next after removing the cup holder trim piece is remove the 6 screws that are placed throughout. To remove them, I use the flathead. You got 2 on the driver's side, 2 on the passenger, and then 2 up right here in the front. Once you remove the 6 screws, you're able to pull apart the cover, grabbing it from right here from the sides and letting it fall, lifting it up. Or you can pull it off too if you want to get this clean. You can just pull it out, get it clean, and then assemble it back in later. As for the cup holders themselves, they were held down by the 2 screws right here in the front. You're gonna lift up from the front and just wiggle them out. There you go. There we go. Instead of letting this fall out, you can just get this out of the way. Once you do that, you wiggle the cup holders until they come out of place. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There we go. just takes a little bit of wiggle work. Be careful pulling up on the cup holders because you do have another connection right there, and the plug is just as easy to take off as it was for the shifter. So all you're going to want to do is just press down on the little tab, gently pull it down. And with that, you've removed your cup holders. Once you're ready to drop in your new cup holders, you got to keep in mind that this cable is going to be stretched out. So just plug it in and carefully drop in the cup holders. You're maneuvering them in. The next step is to make sure that your armrest is open, by the way, guys, when you're dropping this in. If not, you're going to struggle a lot. Let's see if I can do this with one hand and finesse this in here. With the cable being kind of stretched, what you're going to want to do is kind of corner it a little bit. The vent drops in. Once the vent drops in, just kind of finesse it. This uses a lot of finessing, guys. Not really, it's just I'm kind of struggling because I'm using one hand. Make sure you're careful with the wiring with the vent. There you go. Should drop right into place. Right here you got the clips that are gonna align with the holes right there. There you go. With that, it's locked into place. You can see here that the cup holders work. You got cold, you got hot, you got off. Let's see if you guys can see the ring. That's hot, that's cold, that's off, cold, hot. Once you dropped in your new cup holders and you make sure that they work, all that's left to do is put the screws back in to hold it in place. Remember, guys, 6 screws. 2 of them hold this down. The other 4 hold down the lid or the cover. I'll be back once I put all the screws in. So once you have all 4 screws back in and you have the 2 that are holding down the cup holders, and you make sure that everything's working, make sure to align these clips with the holes where they go. If not, you're gonna end up breaking them. All you got to do now is clip this back in, just like that. Don't forget to do the other side. Make sure that everything aligns properly so you don't break any clips. There you go. Perfect. All that's left to do is put this back on. Make sure to align it with the hole. Once you have this dropped in, don't forget to plug it in. Make sure and you're good to go. So the next part is the easy part. Just get this, put it back how it was. Make sure that this little tab is inside. Alright, all that's left to do is drop this guy back in. Get your knob. Make sure that it's down all the way. Once your knob is back in place, don't forget to put back the locking pin. Make sure to leave the tab that sticks out facing out. You just get it, align it where it goes. Once you hear the click, you'll know that your shift knob's securely fastened. Just like that. Final step is to align the holes with the splines on the knob. Once you do, this thing should fall right into place, and just a simple should do the trick, just like that. Your shift knob's good to go. That's gonna be it for the cup holder swap video. If you guys enjoyed, feel free to drop a like. Make sure to subscribe, turn on the notification bell for more projects like this. Subscribe to Racing Passion Movement, RPM. He has a lot of videos going on right now. He has a very, very interesting project that I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys might be interested in. He's building a $130,000 exotic from a $1,000 Infiniti. How do you guys see that?
If you guys want to see any more videos, there's a ton of videos that he has on his channel, racing videos, review videos, all kinds of videos. So don't forget to follow him as well, okay?
Thank you guys for watching Everything Boosted. I'll see you in the next one.